Welcome back, basketball fans. Welcome back. So we're back again at it again with women's basketball. This time, Team Kenya, Team Nyati, women versus Tunisia. And this game was just one of those games that I enjoyed watching. It was a fun game. Kenya won in the end, and man, without further ado, let's just get into it. But before, man, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified, and also smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So this was a game that was following up like the last time we matched up against Tunisia. It was so brutal the way we got beat down, but in this game we were able to win 15-11, and there were a couple of things that happened. See, Tunisia, they lost one of their players. She was injured and she wasn't able to play, but still we still had to play with the players that are available. And Kenya, we just started off quite cold, especially from deep, and Marianne just bailed us out with that inside shot. And this game we just pulled away pretty really fast from Tunisia, and we just didn't even give them like a light or day to make sure, and we made sure to be able to like take them on immediately. And man, we just started off fast, and every possession that we capitalized on, had chance to score, we made sure to score it. And Tunisia just somewhat just were not able to like start off quickly and fast the way they are used to. And even like Kenya, you can see we have the ball. Yeah, Mary Lisa, she goes in for that mid ranger, no good, and he just misses it. She just misses it. But we committed one foul, and one basket was made, and you can see the Tunisian player just scored it. But Tunisia, they were actually pretty solid all through, but after like the 5 minute mark, I just saw them like not have like enough legs in there, because man, they've just been playing a lot of games. And you can see even from the first chance, you can see she went under the basket, she tried to score, it got denied, but she was able to like recover it. Marianne tried some footwork in there, no good. It wasn't good in there, but I mean that Tunisian player just got cut. I mean this game was just like not going in Tunisia's way. Definitely needed some fast aid in there. And Kenya, we still have the ball. Melissa, she tries the three, no good. This is a second 3-point attempt, but it didn't fall. And Tunisia just going in number 4. Things of taking that shot and just goes in for that drive. I mean, this layup was just crazy. When she got the ball, she just looked at Ashley and she just saw this is a player that she can size up. And the way Medina just moved like that, she just threw that ball and made sure to like put it so high off the glass that it just went in. And I could just see that level of like play, and having that skill to like do that is something that we kind of lacked. But man, it was just hard. And then rebounds, and Ashley was just given the tough assignment to like guard her, and it was just difficult. And we still have the ball, and that predictability, you could see it. Medina going in and she misses it. And the first thing that we grab a rebound, the first thing I saw we did was, you could see Ashley, she's going outside and she's not even looking at Marilisa for the assist. And you could even see like the Tunisian player number 4, she was eyeing Marilisa very closely. And the seal action that Medina was playing in there, and she was able to like find her footing quickly. That pass was just too predictable. We just knew Tunisia just, even I saw this from the Egyptian game, they just knew like that ball when girls goes out, they're just going to like give it to Medina and let her make sure to get that shot up. Tunisia number 4 with that 3-point attempt, reloads again, and she just tries that layup, but she misses it. And that was actually a win for us, because that enabled Ashley just to find a way, and she was able to find her shot. I mean, we needed her productivity, especially in this game. She shot at 3 and she just swished it. just making sure that we're able to like win and be able to like get those points up, those crucial points up. Number 4 has been driving. Number 10 goes in for a three of her own, and Tunisia still have the basketball. Our rebounding, especially when we don't have Marianne lacking in the post, we kind of struggled. And having like playing that two guards and like Medina, you just had to figure out a way to be able to like consistently like rebound the basketball, which it wasn't going easily for us. And quite frankly, it just showed us like we needed to be able to like have like that person who can be able to rebound. Medina, she wasn't able to move her feet that much, and you can see Marianne, she was so quick. She grabbed that miss and she just put it back in. So that's the type of productivity that we needed to be able to like win this ball game. Number 10, she goes in for the layup. She gets blocked. Nice defense. And Ashley, she thought about the three. She didn't make it. You can see she gave that assist to Medina, who was wide open, and they just scored it. At this point, I was just optimistic. I just knew if we just continue just playing like this, it will just be much more easier for us to win. You can see Medina, she grabs that miss from Ashley's miss three. Tunisia still have the ball, and you can see that deflection. So when I saw like this sequence of play, this immediately communicated to me that this is going to be a difficult game for Tunisia. I was watching this game live at the time, and when I picked up on like these things, I just saw us winning this game, because the first time like we played Tunisia, they had like such plays like that, and I saw like they were very aggressive, especially on rebounding, second chance points. They were deflecting our balls, and right now we were just doing the same thing that they did and trying to switch it up and make sure that our offense isn't predictable the way it was prior, because like having like a predictable offense really hampered our productivity. And you can see Tunisia are just missing a lot of shots. I saw a situation where they were missing so many shots, and when they missed, we scored. You can see Ashley, she went in for that mid-ranger and taking us up 5. In Tunisia, were able to like knock down that to stop the bleeding, to cut the lead to 3 points. So you can see those shots that we are taking and trying to mix it up on offense, not relying too much on post plays. You can see that screen, even with the assist to Medina, you could see we were not looking to Ashley was not looking to like pass the ball immediately to Medina. Medina went in for the screen. That's a nice assist in that freaking roll, and it was just utilized beautifully. And you can see from that possession, we're able to like get a point in there. Number 10 from Tunisia tries to find number 12. She fakes it, and you can see we were really fighting for that basketball, and Tunisia were just out there just struggling. You can see they try to do that. Ashley was able to pick that up defensively, just try to alter that pass to make sure they don't have a chance to be able to score. And these are the things that chipped us away, especially when we were playing like these elite teams. When you play like a team like Egypt and Tunisia, they just knew how to like capitalize on our flaws. And having like this awareness most likely just enable us to be able to like compete heavy with them, because we didn't want a situation where they were able to like find an edge on us like the way they had found previously. And beating them here in this place as well, you can see that pass, that was a long pass, especially from Ashley to start the possession. You saw there was a different variation. The other possession, there was a pick and roll set, and Ashley was able to find Medina for the assist. But this one, you could see there was a long pass, and Medina was able to find that mismatch from number 13, and she was able to score that easily. And also, even despite those layups that Tunisia hit, we still had the game in hand, because we were still 4 points up. But our predictability sometimes just still came at some point. You could see Medina, she was not looking at Ashley. Ashley was trying to cut, but you could see like she was kind of locked up, and somewhat you could see Marianne was somewhat open, but that pass was like it was kind of telegraphed. I feel like if Marianne just stretched out a bit and she was able to like stretch like her defender out, Medina or Ashley would have been able to like cut or something so that they can be able to change that. But that didn't happen, and an interception was easy. Number 4 was able to read that pass from Medina, and number 10 was able to go in, but unfortunately she just kind of sprained her ankle, and after this she just checked out of the game. This was the play. Even can see she was just screaming, and from this point on, things just went downhill. And also, I don't know why they didn't pick up Ashley being kicked in the face after that. But anyway, it is what it is. It was not a it was an accidental play, and I feel like the refs also ruled that out, and she was just quickly wheeled off. And Tunisia were just playing with only 3 players. Their 4th player was just out, and despite this, they managed to like make the game close. And right now, Kenya, we're just sailing to like defend that lead and be able to like win it all. But even despite playing with 1 player down, they're able still to like cause some serious problems on us. You could see down from like number 4 grabbing that rebound, those like altered plays. It was a turnover, and you could see still even on like assists still stopping him. And the good thing that we had like 4 players, so we were able to swap Ashley and Mary Lisa in there. Medina, she tried to go in, and Marianne goes in and she tries that layup, but she misses it. And you can see even the pressure that the team Kenya were putting on Tunisia. It was just too much. And even given like the setbacks that they had with the players not being able to play, and that gruesome play, I mean, I know like they've just played it a lot. Even they slowed it down, as you can see on the screen. It was just sad, and it just kept like, and these players, Tunisian players, just kept like getting like, they were just going through it. Just kept like getting the bump and grind, especially coming from our team Kenya. It was just they just couldn't take it at this point, because despite even like the previous games, the way they panned out, the way they blew us out in the previous games, we just did not back down. It just made sure to compete heavy. That missed shot by Mary Lisa, her shot from downtown isn't the greatest, and you can see that nice smooth like shot from number 13 from Tunisia. She was able to score that. Medina, she has not been able to like, she has missed a couple of shots, especially coming in, and she's just beneath the rim. She's not been able to like, she was not able to like find that composure to like score it, and somewhat really like hurt the team. And those are the points that we needed to score, because we didn't want to give Tunisia like a chance in this game. Medina, she settles in for the 3, she misses it, and I mean, someone Mary Lisa just fumbled it, tried to recover it. I mean, we're just not serious. This sequence of play, we're just not serious in here. You can see Mary Lisa, I don't know what she was thinking when she was doing that, because she would have just grabbed it, pulled it down, and just taking it back up. But she just like pumped the ball up, and it just missed. So some plays that we've had were just questionable. And sometimes when I'm just watching the games, just ask myself like, why are we not like taking that possession seriously? Because when you don't, like, you're going to give the other team like more room to be able to like come back. Number 4, she goes in, cuts the lead to 2. Given like somewhat of like even despite even the end result, like we had some moments where if we go check out, you just see we were kind of not serious. Just kind of not serious in there. And some of this, even it was an and one play, and luckily enough, she was able to. She missed that free throw, because if she made it, it will just look no, not a good look for us. Actually, she goes in for the three and she makes it. Even before like she has set her feet up well, she just grabbed that ball, that loose ball, and just went into a shot, and she just made it. And the lead just we just kept piling on the lead at this point. Number 13 went in and she scored it, cutting the lead to 2. And another 3 attempt by Ashley, and you can see Medina cleaned that up, adding on to the lead. Number 12 from Tunisia, she has the ball. Number 4 tries the 3 and she airballs it. So still up 4, and you're also calling a timeout. But number 13 just going in, just using her length to like make that layup, and she did. And sometimes I just keep asking myself like, how is it, even despite like even the outcome, even beating them, when I look at both times, like Tunisia beat us, they just took us apart comfortably. Even Egypt took us apart comfortably, but for us it was just like a grind. We just had to make sure to like have some good looks and make those shots. And looking at this game, you could see even despite like even the win, we really struggled despite having the talent to be able to like pull it off. Even in the other games when I watched them, they were quite winnable. Even like with even like the flaws that we have, like, even not having like the talent that we have, we would have won them, but somewhat just we just didn't have like the we just didn't have like sometimes IQ is questionable like that one. Tunisia, even despite like being down, you could see like the plays that they're making. Number 13, she passes the ball, cuts in, fakes up Mary Lisa, and Mary Lisa bites on it and just gets scored on. Medina, she goes in. That pass is just that's the play that has just been like working majority of the time for Kenya. Just that going outside, passing it to Mary Lisa, passing Mary Lisa, or actually passing it to Medina inside, and she scores it. So that has like been like the go-to play that has been the one that has generated a lot of points for us. And given like the way like we were playing and the way we were scoring them, and given like the point spread, it was a 4-point spread, they were not able to like get to us easily. Medina, she goes in, and you can see like on rebounds, even despite like having Marianne and Medina in there, we were not able to like rebound the ball like that effectively in there. You can see number 4, she tried that layup, missed it. Marianne takes the ball out, and Ashley, she tries the 3, she misses it. I was when I watched that 3, at some point she was like kind of like questioning if she needs to shoot because she saw Medina cut in there. So she just settled in for that 3, and she didn't even go to her shots like the way her shot form, the way she shoots. But despite that, she was able to grab she was able to grab that loose ball and pass it to Medina, and she scored it. So yeah, just adding on to them points, taking us up, and making us have like that lead with 158 left. So it was just like it was just like a tough game in there, and 151 left, and you just had a couple of fouls just being called, and Tunisia not having the leverage, not having the advantage of like changing up their players. At some point they just lost their feet because they were playing against us and we were just coming at them hard. Number 13, she tries to take Marianne off the dribble, she spins it, but Medina was able to like pick that ball up and just swat it away. She was able to swat it away, and honestly, when I just saw this play happen, I just knew for a fact they're just out. They were just out. Medina, she grabs it. Ashley fakes the 3. She goes in for that mid-ranger. No good. Inside, not even mid-range, inside shot. I don't know. I've just seen her take a couple of mid-range shots. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. 122 left, and things are just going the other. Things are just going sideways for Tunisia. Lost a player, trying to fight in there, trying to make some difficult shots. If they just stuck to their game plan, maybe they would have cut the lead. But I saw a lot of hero ball, especially from Tunisia, and their lack of communication was an advantage to us, because while they were disorganized, we were organized and we were able to take them apart easily. We were able to take them apart easily, and given the fact that they were not fouling, really helped them, especially down. It really helped them. You can see Ashley, she goes in for the three, she makes it, and yeah, safe to say this is the point where they just knew it was over. That turnover, Ashley fakes that. She goes in for the layup, but she gets fouled. And she's just been great. I mean, she has just been awesome and sensational. Not only on mid-range shots, but also shots from downtown. She's been able to score a couple of them down the stretch. Not immediately when the game start, but at the end of the games, those shots, the things she needed to take, she has been able to be a reliable scorer for us. She misses it, and less than 30 seconds left in the clock. Tunisia, they're just down, and they're not able to get back up. Even right now, all we just need to do is just pound the clock. Just hold the ball and just pound the clock. Even with the time that was left, they just couldn't do anything. They scored. There's a 2-pointer that was scored with 11 seconds left. Scored it, but at this point it was just too late. It was just too late. They couldn't be able to do anything. And as the time ran down, I saw just Ashley just fell, and man, it was a tough game. It was a tough game there, and not sure what happened there, but I just saw Ashley just fall down. But given the way we played, it was pretty good. There are actually forces that assisted us in winning this game, and Ashley, man, she just fell out. She just fell hard, and she was not able to play stop six. So, man, hopefully she was able to it was nothing serious in there. Even she had to be lifted and she had to be carried, because the way she fell was kind of scary, because you don't want to see such things happen, especially when you're playing a major tournament, or you're playing after a basketball game like that. So overall, it was a great game, beating Tunisia, and yeah, it was fun to see us on the win column, and this is one of those wins that propelled us to the win. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments on what you think. I mean, I've just had a lot to say in this game, and it was just awesome just to watch it along. And I'm out. Peace.